Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one losing battle after another.
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed, but it pains me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties. Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow, the squad leader. Nobody wants an aircraft carrier without aircraft. So we're just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned the mission of dropping a nuclear weapon on a city in my own country. When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war and he never got promoted once. In my country there was a group called the Gray Men. They're likely to still be around today. To them, I'm a traitor. And for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from them. Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belkan. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine. But what'll we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktobania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation for the President of Osea within the Principality of Belka. The communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Osea. Sea Goblin, our helicopter squadron, will handle the direct rescue effort. After securing the area, a helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot. Captain, which plane should I use? We're launching with this formation then? War Dog, launch!
Raising pressure, 70, 80, 90, point 15, 48, 32. Confirm, roger. Ready to go, sir. Ready to launch anytime. Brace the barriers.
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff. Blaze, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Captain Snell, I'll be at your 6 o'clock. It's good to be flying with you, sir.
It's been a long time since I've flown in formation.
Back in the first battle after the war began, Chopper, that is, Captain Davenport, told me you yelled at him for getting in your way. I was still sitting reserve back then.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now. Sea Goblin's gonna descend for an insertion. So can you take out the air defense batteries for them? Take your time and be thorough. You don't want to leave any standing.
This is Sea Goblin. Is Captain Nagase there?
Yeah. Your team rescued me from that mountain in the snowstorm.
That helicopter ride was pretty comfy, huh? Hey, you ever want to transfer here, let me know. Hey, what happened to that motor mouth? He's real quiet today.
He's not here.
It's a dismal castle standing over a lifeless land.
All anti-aircraft fire suppressed. We'll continue protecting the helicopter and infiltration forces.
Nixie, you guys drop first and take up an overwatch position of the area.
I hope the President is all right.
This is what the end of the world must look like. Even the air over these lands is heavy from the memories of Belka.
We'll be meeting the President himself. Make sure you look sharp.
Boy, what a dreary place.
Man, why can't we be deployed to a tropical island for a change?
Copy that.
I can almost see the bad vibes circling around that castle.
I wouldn't be surprised after witnessing 7 nuclear explosions.
The wind's pretty strong. Don't let our rotors hit the castle.
All right, guys, move out. Hey, we got a line back here. Hurry up and jump.
Hurry up and get going before I start shooting somebody.
An enemy ground force unit is mobilizing reinforcements.
Roger. Intercept the reinforcements and keep them from getting to the fight. I'm counting on you.
Enemy tanks also emerging from the castle. Should we split up? Roger. Proceeding with the mission at hand.
This is Kublai. Proceed with infiltration of the castle.
I'll support the invasion effort at the castle.
The stone structures inside this castle are quite impressive. It feels like there's more than just our enemies lurking in this place. I bet an old castle like this has lots of hidden passageways or something.
The road's blocked by burning vehicles.
There's a cable running along here. Let's see where it goes.
We're getting an unfriendly welcome from outside the castle, too. Rosgreaves, can you show them some of the same? Thanks. Teach them that it's only polite to respond in kind.
The enemy's probably detected them by now. They'll begin a counterattack soon.
my radar. Enemy aircraft inbound.
Fighter jets? Don't tell me they got their own fighter jets, too.
That's affirmative. They're definitely fighters.
Guess they use the money from Osea and Yuktobania to supply their own forces. Just protect that helicopter.
Hey, fighter jets? Where are they hiding those? We don't stand a chance against them. Hey, time for you guys to step in.
Oh no, they're targeting the helicopter!
It's coming this way. Come on, help us. Hey, over here. We're your targets, not that helicopter.
Enemy fighters acquired. Moving to intercept.
Drossel 3, enemy plane at your 6 o'clock. Break! Shoot down the enemy fighters. Lower them up to higher altitude. They're not getting through us today. Let's show them what we've got.
Rick, fly her back. You can't stay down forever.
By the way, our helicopter's okay, right? Keep that thing safe until we get back with the president. That's his limousine.
Look out! We're being attacked through the skylight.
All we can do is do what we can with everything we've got.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Good kill!
These guys aren't like the Ukes. They fly and fight differently.
Well, well, so this is the legendary Belkan Fighter Squadron.
The enemy planes are all heading for the helicopter.
We gotta do something before they take any more damage.
Watch your surroundings. Keep an eye on your blind spot.
Sam, destroyed! At this close range, we do better using spears instead of guns. Quiet, enemies just around the corner. Where did you bastards fly over from? I got my hands full just trying to get them off my tail. Call for reinforcements, they're gonna get away!
Who are those pilots?
Swordsman, Fox 2. Missile hit.
Very nice, Captain Snow.
Well, I can't let you folks have all the glory. Be careful, your bullets will ricochet off the walls. Meteor 7, missile behind you.
Launching! If we don't defeat the enemy, our forces inside the castle will be in danger.
All right, I got behind him. I just looked that enemy pilot in the eye.
Roger! Grim, you all right?
I'm fine. I got this area covered.
We got glass falling from the ceiling! Damn it! Is the president still safe? Geez, a gunfight with just a banquet table between us. What, they didn't prepare any dinner for us? Laser's missile hit the target. There they are. You're not getting away from me.
Damn it! We can't provide any cover for them from here! I can see muzzle flashes from the window.
Captain Snow, requesting support.
Roger. I'm on it.
Roger. Concentrating fire towards the front.
Nice. Target hit confirmed. Fired. Activating guidance. This is Claricon. We took 2 or 3 hits, but I think we're still airworthy. We've broken into the command post. This is the enemy's nerve center. Whatever you do, don't shoot the president by accident. We can't protect this area any longer. We're waiting orders. Hurry. The enemy's gonna start using desperate measures soon.
Gilbert, carry out your command. You gotta do it. Don't waver now.
We can't blow this wall with the explosives we brought with us. This is Sea Goblin. We run into enemy fire from multiple
I thought so. Looks like I owe you another one. Blaze, begin carrier landing checks. You are cleared to land. Turn right. To touchdown. You're coming in too fast. Slow down. You're on the money. One mile to touchdown. You're pretty good, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
Mission accomplished. President Harling was safely retrieved. The President is showing some signs of fatigue, but in general his condition is good.
When we got word of the President's return and ran up to the bridge, he was smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson. Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 Ground Zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the two countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the two countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The President had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh, this is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message was meant for me.
The coordinates marked a location within North Belkan territory. The date was tomorrow. The squadron from Sand Island became the President's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This was their new emblem.
We're carrying out a reconnaissance mission in order to obtain photographs of the enemy complex. After deciphering the code we received earlier, we've learned that the mining facility in the forest area northwest of Belka is active. An early warning radar network has been spread across the entire forest. To reduce the probability of enemy detection, this mission will be carried out by a single aircraft. Try to approach the target under complete electronic silence, evading radar and passive search techniques. Flying at low altitude is an effective method of delaying or denying enemy detection. You will receive instructions on your recon target from the Command Information Center upon arriving in the mission area. The CIC will monitor you from a support camera. Concentrate on slipping through the enemy radar net first. Your plane in this mission will be completely stripped of weaponry. Instead, it will be equipped with the necessary visual reconnaissance equipment. There is a chance you may encounter the enemy, but your recon mission always takes top priority. Once you take the photos, egress from the target area and return through the enemy defenses as directed.
Rosgrease, launch!
Blaze, how you feeling? Solo flights can be real lonely, but that's what flying's all about, really. Take a look at your search radar. The enemy's radar range is marked out by those circles. Make sure you don't enter any of those circles, and fly to the east. The enemy radar's coverage area is smaller at low altitude. You want to see for yourself? Anyway, the enemy's radar coverage areas will be displayed on your search radar, so keep your eyes on it. This is strictly a recon mission, so you will be unarmed. So unfortunately, you won't be able to destroy the enemy radar. Sorry. Maintain radio silence until you reach the destination. I'll then explain the target and how to photograph it. Got it? Make sure you don't get caught within coverage area of the enemy radar. Good luck. We'll go into radio silence in a moment. Hang in there till the next transmission. Silence. I'm monitoring your status with a low-resolution camera. Something's being moved from the mine entrance to that transport plane. Okay, let's get a photo with the mine entrance and the transport plane in the frame. The camera's triggered by the missile launch button. Press it to take a picture. Photo received. But I want the mine entrance and the transport plane in the same frame for evidence. Let's try again. see some 8492nd Squadron members. And some planes with the Yuktobanian Air Force mark on them. The Belkans are sending aggressors posing as allies over to Yuktobania as well. Alright, let's get a shot of both countries' emblems next to each other for evidence. Now before the two planes take off, capture both of them in one shot, got it? Okay, you won't have many chances to take this photo, so concentrate. Photo received. This is just the evidence we need. Nice work. They're coming up after you. Shake them off and return home. Make sure you come back through the return line, alright?
The Rebel guys are taking off.
The enemy won't have time to attack. Omnir 4, go up in 60 seconds. By the way, Blaze, on the way back, you don't have to worry about the enemy radar network. You know that, right? It doesn't matter if they pick you up now. The enemy is in pursuit anyway. Just head straight home.
Roger, Gravok 3. 60 seconds.
Takeoff complete. Engaging the enemy. This isn't the time to fight. You understand me? Omnir 4, attack formation.
Enemy plane visually confirmed. Black body, red tail.
Did you see that? I've never seen anyone climb like that.
Good work. Need a lift home, sir?
I knew you'd get back in one piece.
3 enemy planes dead ahead. Fresh ones.
The enemy's withdrawing. Our mission is a success.
Blaze, begin landing checks. You're cleared to land. To touchdown. 2 miles to touchdown. You're coming in too fast. Slow down. Perfect, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
The recon mission in the mining facility was a success. The images taken clearly show aircraft from the Yuktobanian Aggressor Squadron parked next to planes from the mysterious 8492nd Squadron. We will continue to analyze the photographs you took. Analysis of the surveillance photos taken on the previous mission revealed tactical nuclear weapons of the same type used by Belka in the war 15 years ago. These weapons, hidden in the mine, are about to be retrieved and deployed to the 2 aggressor squadrons in Osea and Yuktobania. The President has made his decision. Destroy the entrance to the mine before the next nuclear weapon is removed from the shaft, and bury those weapons of evil inside for good. This mission will be carried out with the usual 4-ship formation. You'll need powerful and numerous weapons on target to destroy the rock face above the entrance.
Captain, please choose my plane. Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Is this the formation you want?
Rosgreaves, launch!
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff. Altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Today will be easy since we don't have to worry about any radar. Right, Captain?
Blaze, Archer, don't get too cocky.
I can't believe the captain flew around this place all by himself. Just thinking about those nukes that are buried up ahead gives me the goosebumps.
Those nukes are exactly why the Belkans have lowered themselves to sneaking around, pitting two countries against each other. You give a man enough weapons, he'll start to think he's more powerful than he really is. Of course, it's beyond me how these people could delude themselves into thinking they can control the very weapon which wiped out their own cities.
I'm sick of seeing all this hatred everywhere we go. We can't let those nukes reach the battlefield and fuel more hate. I won't let it happen.
How you doing, Blaze? I tell you, nothing beats flying in perfect formation with your comrades. In the past, I flew alone to do battle against my own country. But look at you. You've got all your friends here. Don't you think so? I know the pain of losing a comrade is great, but the ones that are left will always lift your spirits again. They're carrying an emblem I've never seen before. Enemy plane spotted. All units prepare for air-to-air combat. Roger, Meteor 2. I see them over here too. Send out a warning to vessels docked at the port. Cut the moorings or they'll all be sunk together.
To tell you the truth, the thought of nuclear weapons just terrifies me. Do you think they've already carried out nuclear weapons? Yes. I hope we make it in time.
Is that the same guy from yesterday? Stay sharp. They aren't here to spy on us this time.
I've never liked being in Belkan land like this. The air just feels heavier around here.
More enemy planes approaching the storage facility.
Blaze flew through here all alone. Now I'm thinking too much. I gotta get a grip on myself.
We'll stop them here.
The enemy's mirroring our movements.
your eyes off the target. Watch after your allies, too.
weapons have been lying here dormant for 15 years.
There's black planes up there. Be careful. Did the Grabok guys manage to leave the area?
Captain, on fire on the rock bed up above.
The nukes won't blow up if we shoot them, right?
Easy to think of the past, huh? No time to be brooding over that right now. We've got a mission to carry out.
They're aiming at the bedrock. Are they trying to make it collapse? Don't worry. The grab-out flight is already airlifted the cargo.
Are the nukes still inside that mine?
They gotta be, seeing as the enemy's still trying to protect it.
Don't get strung out chasing them needlessly. Just repel their attacks.
Where did they take the nukes they brought out of there?
We'll take care of that later. Right now, we have to seal off that nest of nukes.
Evacuate all personnel. Don't get hit by our own AA guns. Climb and gain altitude.
Fox 2.
Meteor 7, missile behind you. Enemy plane on Meteor 5's tail. Cover him.
I'll let you cover my back. Nice. Target hit confirmed. Fox 2!
You're stalling! Get your speed up! Fox 2! Yes! Missile hit! This is Edge! Enemy plane shot down!
It's starting to fall apart.
This place is history. Retreat. Roger. Retreat.
Don't worry, I'll dive in. Almost there. Hang in there.
Just a little bit more and we'll destroy it. Rock bed destroyed. That cave will never be opened again.
We finally sealed in those nukes.
But there are more Belka nukes out there.
Mission accomplished. Thanks to that rock avalanche, the mine entrance is now sealed off, and the tactical nukes have been removed as a threat to the world. Intel has lost track of the nukes they already removed, but it is certain that the weapons sealed in the mine shaft will never be deployed.
We've intercepted another mysterious radio transmission. This time it specifies a location within Yuktobania. It's probably... well, this is just a hunch on my part, but I bet that's where the nuclear weapon sent into Yuktobania is located. And there's another set of numbers. This time it's a radio frequency.
Your next mission is a reconnaissance flight above a canyon in the northern highlands of Yuktobania, the place described in the unidentified radio transmission. The highlands are completely covered by the Yuktobania air defense system, so the only safe place to fly is within the canyon itself. Fly down the canyon and reach the target area. Once you're there, set your radio channel to the directed frequency and begin gathering information. You may be engaged by local Yuktobanian forces, and depending on the contents of the transmission, you may also find yourself engaging in other combat as well. You are permitted to fight the enemy as necessary, but you must try to keep your altitude below the rim of the canyon.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Is this the formation you want?
Rosgrees, launch!
fighter jets. I can tell because I'm intercepting enemy alert signals as well. Can you hear this?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
A great number of students and intellectuals are staging a resistance against the military government of Yuktobania. You can call me Alyosha. That's not my real name, of course. I'm so glad you actually came. It's just like he said.
He?
We have no time. Let me explain the situation.
We received contact from an apparent resistance group that seized and captured one of Yuktobania's nuclear weapons. Intelligence believes that it's one of the nukes taken from the mine before we sealed it off on the 12th. Furthermore, our radar has detected numerous enemy fighters entering the canyon and flying towards the local airspace. The force includes Yuktobanian fighters and armed helicopters. Their mission is most likely to destroy the Resistance's hideout. The enemy fighters are spread out throughout the canyon, so we believe that the Yuktobanians still don't have the exact location of the hideout. Destroy the enemy forces before they can find and wipe out the Resistance. As mentioned previously, the local space is blanketed by Yuktobania's air defense system. Watch your altitude, and whatever you do, don't fly above the rim of the canyon.
A physics graduate student from Yuktobania Central University is currently dismantling the nuclear bomb so that it can never be detonated again. We need you to hold off the Yuktobanian forces from entering the ravine until he finishes the task.
This is Variag 4. We've sanitized the drop point.
It feels like the cliff is closing in on us. Flying here is nearly impossible, don't you think so? Well, sure, maybe you're all right, but...
Negative. We're restricted by the terrain here.
We're now dismantling the nuclear bomb. This is a pretty tiny bomb. Maybe it's a tactical nuke. Hard to believe something like this could wipe out an entire city. If all they have are helicopters, then we can take them on.
Don't let the helicopters approach the canyon. This is going to be a real test of our flying ability. Let's do our best.
He? Someone who knows us? Could it be?
It's pitch black. Give me a night scope. I don't see anyone here. Have they already escaped? Hurry up and find them. We have no idea what they're up to. HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. This is Special Forces. There's no one here. I'm just praying they don't blow up that thing by accident. Let's start with that cave. I'm going on my signal. I feel like we're being lured into a trap.
I just heard another jet engine. Are you managing to keep the enemy outside at bay? That's great. We better do our best, too. This thing won't be set off by an enemy attack, will it? If they raid this room, it's all over for us.
We have the terrain advantage. Don't rush. The ceiling just collapsed. The passageway is blocked.
Blaze, watch your altitude. You'll have missiles all over you.
There they are. They're shooting and running inside. Are they trying to take us all out in the explosion?
fine. We shut it off.
Oh, okay.
I'm cutting the wires to the spark plugs. Stand back. There's 32 wires. This'll take a while. These are all the tools I have. They're all we've got.
Do you have any experience handling explosives?
The best we've ever managed was making Molotov cocktails.
Are you sure you're okay?
Sure, I'll have it all figured out. In theory, anyway. The enemy's behind us. Didn't you secure the area back there? There's no place to hide, no? We've got to do it. We can't afford not to.
Stay calm. You can do it.
Captain, if you climb too high, you'll be an easy target for missiles.
This is Marriott 2. Our squads are being cut off from each other. HQ to Special Forces. Report your status. We found some garbage inside the cave, believed to be left behind by the Resistance. They were here recently. What is this place? There's cans and bottles strewn all over. Don't touch anything. This stuff might be booby-trapped. They have to be insane to fly here. They'll be shut down for sure. The protective film's been torn off. Watch out for short circuits. Be careful what you got. Are you sure that's the correct wire? We're dealing with amateurs here, but don't let down your guard. They can be dangerously unpredictable if they're cornered. Stay in contact. Be sure to move as a unit.
Watch out! My hand's slipping! It's gonna drop!
Hey, what's going on? Answer me!
We're okay. We caught it just in time. Phew.
Look, stop scaring us like that, okay?
How close are the enemy forces?
We're holding them off. You just stay focused on your task.
So this is an implosion lens. I've never seen the real thing before.
This is Omnir 2. You're sure it's them? This is Omnir 1. I said that's what I heard. The ghosts of the demons of Rosgreaves. You're kidding. They all sunk to the bottom of the ocean. Didn't the guys from Grabot tell you that? We'll find out if they're ghosts or not when we take them on in combat.
Enemy aircraft. The guys from the surveillance photo.
Be careful. Remember what Pop said. These guys are Belkin aces.
Omnir fighters. So they're the Yukon aggressors? Damn it, of all the places, I feel like they're hunting us like animals. I've never seen air combat maneuvers like these before. They've lost so many planes and they still keep coming.
Get around behind them. It's dangerous flying here, even for a helicopter. You're gonna crash into each other flying that fast.
They're right behind you! Don't let your guard down! All Obnir fighters shot down. Looks like the other enemy force is bugged out on us, too.
Okay. We've dismantled the bomb. Did you fend off the enemy forces for us?
For now.
We're going into the ocean to discard the bomb piece by piece. Nobody will ever be able to use it as a weapon again. If you can, please protect us until we make it into the ocean.
We will. But what about...
Don't be surprised, but our ship? It's a submarine. There's nothing we can't get our hands on. I told you, we have a lot of allies.
All right. But who told you that we'd definitely be coming for you?
I don't know his name, but he left a message for your captain. I'll read it. It says, "Hey kid, I hear you're a hell of a squad captain now. Do you get it?"
Yes, perfectly.
Mission accomplished. The information we obtained, as well as the physical damage we caused, dealt a significant blow to the enemy. Judging by our analysis of the information, there appears to be a highly organized resistance force acting against the Yuktobanian military regime. It is likely the nuclear weapon which Yuktobania acquired was safely dismantled by the resistance. The intelligence vessel Andromeda has picked up another encrypted transmission in Belkan. They have changed the code, so it took a little longer to decipher the message. The content is as follows. N attack by ASAT on Oktyabrsk to commence at 1400 hours. Apparently, efforts to secretly repair the sabotaged Arkbird are now complete. We confirmed this by observing its orbit from the ground. We believe that a Belkan nuke has already been loaded onto the Arkbird. In order for the Arkbird to attack the city of Oktyabrsk in Yuktobania at 1400 hours, it must make one major correction to its orbital trajectory. To do this, it must first drop into the upper atmosphere and use air friction to lower its speed. We have already calculated the time and location in which this maneuver will occur. Your mission is to destroy the Arkbird. You will only have one chance to stop it. Destroy it before it withdraws from the battle zone.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Are we launching in...
Rosgrease, launch!
We were so close. I feel like the Belkans are always one step ahead. Don't you, Captain? I know, Captain. I haven't given up either. I can see it now, Nagase.
Yeah.
It'll be tough reaching that altitude. Hey, is everything okay?
What do you mean? Wait, the Arkbird! It just jettisoned something.
It's an escape capsule.
Adler to Shanseng. He got away.
The Osean astronaut?
Yeah, it's alright. We don't need him anymore. Oh, damn it. He must have done something to the control system before he got away. Turn off that switch. Damn, we're slowing down. We're gonna dive deep into the atmosphere.
Captain, this is Archer. Doesn't the Arcbird's approach path seem too deep? Its altitude is too low for an orbit change. That white bird was a symbol of hope for Captain Nagase.
And now, she must try to shoot it down.
I'm in attack position, awaiting orders.
Adler to Shansei, we're under attack!
What? The Osean Army's supposed to be wrapped around our finger. Who the hell?
Black bodies, that emblem. It's them, the ghosts of Rosgreaves. The survivors from the Ogre Squadron told me about them.
Launch the Bogles. Get rid of them.
Multiple unmanned fighters! They're coming this way!
That launch port wasn't in the original design.
The Vulcans modified it?
I'm engaging the smaller aircraft deployed from the Arcbird. Blaze, permission to separate? Roger, dispersing.
Shansei to Adler. Do whatever it takes to gain altitude.
Counting down to ignition of boosters.
I know all about the Arcbird. I was in love with it. I used to stare at the blueprints all the time. That big engine in the middle is a booster designed to give it enough speed to escape the atmosphere. If we destroy that, it'll never make it into space again.
Copy that.
We're gonna destroy the Arcbird. Are you sure about this?
When we're at peace again, the President will build another one for us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Thrust increasing.
The Arcbird's ascending again!
I'm attacking. That's no white bird of peace up there. Archer, box 2! This can't be the same bird that I saw before.
This is Sergeant. Enemy plane down.
I heard Orville was destroyed by those guys.
Don't worry. The Arcbird is invincible.
If the Rosgreaves should manage to shoot us down.
It's not going to happen, so there's no need to think about it.
Rocket boosters destroyed!
Damn it, we're falling again.
Adler, you are aware of the backup plan, right?
I know. We're headed for nearby Osean territory and set off the nuke.
Your sacrifice will never be forgotten.
It changed bearings. It's heading south now.
What are they thinking?
Where are they? Are they heading for Osean territory?
If it penetrates Osean airspace and self-destructs, it'll be a catastrophe.
The rear engine. Destroy the engine on its back. We're running out of time. We can't let this thing escape the battle zone. I think they made the worst decision possible. It's hard to fathom their desire to spread war this far. Can you believe it, Blaze? They're full of their deep-rooted hatred, I suppose. But it's still hard to swallow.
Our cause will live on, to be taken up by others that follow. Ready all cannons. We're going out in a blaze of glory. We'll take the Rosgreaves down with us.
It's still got some tricks up its sleeve. Combined cycle engine destroyed. Your mission was distorted by human treachery. Your days in the air are over.
It's still flying. Are we going to make it in time? Roger. It should be hurting pretty badly at this point.
Carrying out the backup plan may be impossible under these conditions. Altitude dropping. Controls malfunctioning.
Arcbird still descending.
What a pitiful sight.
Yes, and humans are responsible.
we succeeded in halting the Arkbird's nuclear attack on the city of Oktyabrsky in Yuktobania. The Arkbird crashed into the middle of the Saras Ocean after attempting to detonate the nuke above Osea. Miraculously, there were no ships near the area of the crash site. According to our investigation team, there is currently no evidence of radiation fallout in the area.
The President broadcast his voice repeatedly in an effort to reveal the truth to his citizens and soldiers. However, the central government, now run by the Vice President and his generals, censored all of it, calling it enemy propaganda. And Yuktobania, their enemy, wasn't about to stop fighting either. The President needed to enter the capital himself with his Marine force. But that meant risking his life. As he boarded the helicopter, the President smiled and said, "Here goes." The third encrypted message from Bartlett came shortly after. This time, there were no coordinates. All it showed was a time and a radio frequency. At the appointed time, everyone gathered in front of the radio speaker.
Hey, it's me! Get the wax out of your ears and listen up. We found Nicanor, the leader of Yuktobania, and we broke him out of prison. This war wasn't his doing at all.
Captain Bartlett has rescued Prime Minister Nicanor of Yuktobania. He plans to attack an airfield in northeast Yuktobania, steal an airplane, and then escape with the Prime Minister. First, go to the directed area and wait for contact from Captain Bartlett. He'll likely have you support him as he forces his way into the airfield. More mission details will be supplied to you upon arriving at the local airspace. Threat status in the area of operation is unclear, so prepare your flight for the possibility of threats from both the ground and the air.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to...
Captain, which plane should I use?
Are we launching in this formation?
Rosgrease, launch!
It's me. I'm okay so far, and the car's hidden under a bush. Other Resistance members are hidden all over the place. I still got a bad feeling about this. We're storming the gate at 0705 hours. Keep us covered. I'm counting on you. I think there's gonna be an ambush waiting for us.
According to Captain Bartlett's information, the Resistance has already infiltrated the airfield and is currently awaiting his arrival. The road to the airfield is covered with checkpoints and defensive positions. We anticipate stiff resistance. Provide close air support for Captain Bartlett's charge. Give him aerial reconnaissance as necessary, and guide him to the airfield. The Resistance has already agreed on a time to begin operations with Captain Bartlett, so the timing of the mission cannot be changed. If you do not arrive in time, the Resistance will be suppressed by the airfield defense forces and the mission will end in failure. After arriving, the Resistance will load Prime Minister Nicanor onto a captured transport plane and Captain Bartlett will attempt to escape. You must help Captain Bartlett arrive at the airfield on time, no matter what.
This is Heartbreak 1. The jailbreak tour starts here. We're counting on your escort from the air.
I'll be witnessing your bravery from down here, everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there someone else in the car? Me? I'm Mystery Woman number 1.
Swordsman, engaging!
Edge, engaging.
Archer, engaging.
There's a fork up ahead. We have 2 choices. Take the shorter way and face heavy attacks, or take the safer route, which takes more time.
Hey kid, which route looks better to you? Should I take the shorter one? Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut.
They're going through there?
He told me all about you guys. Kid, Chopper, and, Nagase. Kay Nagase.
Urselli, is the Prime Minister all right?
He's regaining consciousness. They injected him with some kind of drug.
Hey, don't be showing those legs too much. It's distracting. I don't mind all these attractions, guys, but next time pay for your own tickets. We're busting through! Hey kid, break down the front gate for me! Oh, here they come. They're firing at us!
Nice! Now there's a real man!
Far enough. Get as close to me as you can. I'll try!
Wow, they actually made it through!
Damn, they've got cannons. Now they pass training with that kind of aim. Get 'em, kid! This road has a lot of toll booths, but we're gonna bust through all of them. Nagase, you fly like that and you're still not dead. You're really something.
Thank you, sir.
That you, Grim? I was planning to promote you to the squadron on the next evaluation.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sweep the area with gunfire and turn back. Roger, attacking.
Captain Snow from the Naval Air Force? Sorry I haven't introduced myself. I'm kinda shy, you know.
So I hear, Captain. Greetings.
And I gather that's your brightest student?
You mean kid? Well, that goes without saying.
Have the Osean planes penetrated this far in?
I'm relying on you. I can't dogfight in a car.
Escaping vehicle detected at 1 o'clock.
Not bad at all. Creating diversions is the first step in espionage. Okay, I've generated good angles on this one. I can dodge it.
Enemy plane has been downed.
I hear that voice again. All that useless chatter. I missed that voice.
These guys are incredible. It's as if the Rosgrees are flying up there.
There are layers of enemy firing positions spread around the area.
No one gets past here. Got it?
We're almost at the next fork in the road. We either take our chances with the shortcut, or take the long way with less risk.
Hey kid, which route looks better to you? Should I take the longer one? Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut. Alright, a shortcut! I'll twist through here.
Let's go on ahead and attack the enemy facilities.
Fox 2!
Will they make it in time?
Is Barnoff behind us? I hope he doesn't make a mistake like last month.
I heard that. I'll be alright. It's almost dawn, but those guys are keeping the sky dark. Can't you bring any more speed out of this thing?
I assume you fly your plane the same way you drive? But no loop-de-loops, please.
We're going through a checkpoint. Keep your heads down.
Every time we go on a date, you bring along these great adversaries.
Stop that. You're making everyone jealous.
I know this road is a shortcut, but it's crazy. Aim the ejection port outside the car when you fire.
for you.
Kid, you take care of providing top cover. I'll shoot him. Take the wheel.
Okay.
That's some great driving! He keeps doing this, and I'm gonna get an ulcer just watching him. Fox 2.
Airfield operations will begin in 4 minutes.
I hit it!
Look how far away Mr. B's car is. Not again. That Mr. B sure loves to do things his own way. I don't like not being able to move in 3 dimensions. Cramps my style. I'll be taking you to a better place than this for breakfast. Watch out for small arms attacks. Portable missiles, too. Raise your altitude.
We still have enough time. Let's take the long way to be safe.
Keep away from the enemy's eyes. If you can, stab him in the eyes.
We're almost at the next fork in the road. We either take our chances with the shortcut, or take the long way with less risk.
Kid, you watching this? Will we be okay with the shortcut? Okay, I'll bust through the shortcut.
Okay, it's time. Begin operation. Seize the hangar.
Hurry! Get to the hangar while they're still holding up!
This will work. We got ourselves a plane.
All right, we're starting up. Pull us out.
Reboot, what happened to Grail?
This is nice. We'll take this one.
Stay sharp. Still got a while to go. Missile impact on enemy confirmed.
You gave the Prime Minister a bulletproof vest and helmet, right? It's gonna get bumpy. Ladies and gentlemen, please watch your heads. Enemy vehicles approaching checkpoint. I'm sick of all this driving. Get me up in the air already. This sure is an exciting ride. Reminds me of our good old days. Prepare to launch anti-tank missile. Okay, full throttle. We're breaking through at top speed. Tracer rounds are nothing more than pretty fireworks if they don't hit. We're being attacked from the air, too. They're coming this way again! Now what? Is this really it? Thanks for the navigation, kid. That was a fun drive for all of us. This one, Mr. B. Use this plane. Hey, I'll take any plane you got. Anything's better than a car.
Hasn't it been a while since Captain Bartlett flew a plane?
This platoon doesn't know when to shut up. Go on, return their fire. They stole a plane from the hangar, right out from under our nose. What is this? Haven't seen a plane like this in ages.
It's a little dusty in here.
Get the safety belt tight on the Prime Minister.
Edge! Fox 3!
C1 moving towards the runway.
Enemy tank force ahead. Engaging.
He's almost there. We'll buy some time for him.
I want to get airborne before the runway is blocked.
How exciting! Now we have an air battle?
Halt and rotate the gun turret. Adjust your sights. All right. I'm taking off. Hello, sky! I'm coming home!
Edge to Heartbreak 1. We'll fly past our allies' front line and head for the ocean. The Kestrel will meet us on the way.
Roger that. Just hope we don't run into any bad guys.
Incoming aircraft. Looks like bad guys to me. The 8492nd.
Ah, the long-lost Belkan Grabok Fighter Squadron, huh? Is that really them? I saw those planes plunge into the ocean along with the Colonel on my radar. It's them, the ghosts of Rosgrees. They were the ones that attacked our mine, too. All right, let's find out for ourselves in battle. Kid, get the Grabok! Don't let a single one escape!
The 8492nd is here. This will be the final showdown. They move just like those enemies we fought before.
Don't worry about me. You just concentrate on dealing with the Grabok. Impressive. These fighters are definitely the Rosgrees.
Don't make the same mistake as on here.
Maintain formation. Don't give them room to cut in. I can slip past these guys all day. I can't fire back, but I got you for that now, kid. They're all yours. Great, I can hear you just fine. I'm counting on you.
Captain, close on the enemy planes!
Fired! Activating guidance! Turning for a counterattack! I'll get him! Fox 2! Fox 2!
Edge, Fox 2!
You were just lucky. We'll decide who's better another time.
I won't be shot down. No one's gonna take my place as Blaze's wingman.
They're still closing on me! They're still closing on me!
We'll just wait for the next opportunity to meet again.
Look at the way the captain moves. So that's how an ace pilot flies.
Blaze just keeps surprising me. He's getting better every second.
Target hit!
I can't let up for an instant. I'm in attack position. It's my turn now.
It's them! Pops and Captain Bartlett's nemesis. They're outnumbered, but they're still coming strong!
These are the Belkan aces from the last war.
Looks like you got them all, but the bastards all bailed out. I gotta admit, those guys are true fighter pilots. We'll be back. You can count on it.
The 8492nd Squadron, or the Belkan Grabok Squadron to be more exact, has been annihilated. Yuktobanian Prime Minister Nicanor is also safe. Mission accomplished.
He had returned once more. He brought Nicanor, the Prime Minister of Yuktobania, with him, and surprisingly, he had brought one more person. A female recon major in the Yuk army, the one who broke his heart 15 years ago. It became clear why nobody could find him in the POW camps. The very first POW of the war, he had escaped before they could even get him into the camps. Yuktobania's situation was just like ours. Their leader, who espoused reconciliation, was imprisoned after a silent coup d'etat, and the country proceeded to march right into large-scale war. What should I call you?
Just Major.
What's your real name? All she did was return a smile. She remained faithful to the Prime Minister and to his vision of peace, and that faith had brought her here. She was carrying a single disc. She told us that the disc contained the secret plans of the Belkan Grey Men. So far, we have been unable to decipher the encryption code.
The Solg, a military attack satellite that your country began building during the war 15 years ago, then abandoned in the peace that followed. The Arkbird was reborn partly to resurrect that dreadful star. Now, even after the Arkbird was destroyed, the Space Center's mass driver is still launching supplies into orbit. What is that star receiving from them?
All hands proceed to battle stations. Yuktobanian fleet ahead.
The enemy fleet contains 18 ships, arrayed in a battle formation designed to block our fleet's path.
Attention, Yuktobanian fleet. This is Prime Minister Nicanor, representative of your government. I am on the...
Kestrel?
Yes, Kestrel.
I am on the ocean carrier Kestrel, for the sake of restoring peace between our Yuktobania and the country of Osea. We will once again...
Attention, all vessels. The only thing that exists between Yuktobania and Osea is hatred. Prime Minister Nicanor has joined the enemy. Recognize him as such and sink the enemy fleet with him. But Commander, that's the Prime Minister talking. Please, stand down. We don't know what we're fighting for anymore. Sir, please, cancel engagement and stand down. All vessels loyal to the fleet. A traitor is blocking our way. Attack the frigate ship Teutonic. Open fire.
Prime Minister, please take your leave.
But...
Go to our president and get a televised picture of the two of you together, shaking hands. Show it to the world.
The situation is critical. We must help provide stability as quickly as possible. The Kestrel CIC's IFF info will be directly connected to your HUD, so you'll be able to get an ID on your targets. Engage and render powerless all forces carrying out acts of aggression against the Kestrel and our new allied fleet.
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to pilot.
Captain, which plane should I use?
Is this the formation you want?
Rosgrees, launch!
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff. Blaze, altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck. A group of comrades has come to our aid. Protect these brave souls. Commence battle. We are not alone.
Kestrel CIC here. We'll transmit IFF data for the opposing ships. Don't fire on our allies. Can you do that? Good.
fight an air-to-air battle and an anti-ship battle at the same time.
Blaze's missile hit the target.
Those are our allies now. Anyone who attacks them is our enemy.
The enemy has an incredible amount of military force.
Target hit! Osean ships attacking! Transmitting new IFF data. Intercept their attack. We're counting on you. Be very careful not to drop any planes on our allies.
The Osean fleet turned over to the enemy.
My IFF is in op. They're really shooting at me.
Of course they are! They don't know us! We're supposed to be dead!
Aren't we going to have problems maintaining the chain of command? Osean destroyer! No worries. All we gotta do is destroy the enemy in front of us.
Enemy escort ships dwindling. We're almost there.
On your right! Right! Grim, that's yours!
These guys are dangerous. I'll take care of them.
Don't chase them too far. That's the last thing you want to do.
Try to use launch and leave tactics. I can feel the shockwaves all the way up here.
Enemy planes latching onto me. I can't get into firing position.
Don't take any unnecessary risks. We can't afford to die here.
I can't believe Osean still has pilots like these.
We can't let them crush our chance for peace.
Enemy Osean fleet destroyed. We'll continue to attack the remaining enemy ships.
Damn it! The black plane's on my tail!
Don't shoot at us. We'll have to shoot back at you.
Calm down! Don't lose it!
This makes me sick. Damn it!
Hatred calls forth nothing but more hatred, and this is the result. Is there nothing we can do? The fate of human nature, huh? I certainly won't disagree. Don't be predictable. They're gonna be aiming for you.
They're too fast, sir! I can't get a lock on them!
Is that a missile that just flashed by? These idiots! Can't they see that they're being used?
We can't defeat them even with an entire squadron? They're not the Roscrees, are they? Those guys are dead. They're already dead. Lost contact with Luch 3.
Damn it! I got one on my tail and I didn't even see it! Don't get lazy with your flying! This is a war zone!
Wasting too much time here. What are you all doing?
You're stalling! Gain airspeed! Fox 2! Fox 2! Tandem attack was a success.
My threat warning won't stop going off. I don't know where the attack's coming from.
I'm finished! They're gonna shoot me down! Calm down, Quam 3. Bank and evade.
Edge, Fox 2.
My palms are all sweaty. Archer, Fox 2.
Okay, I've generated good angles on this one. I can dodge it. Target hit! This is Edge. Enemy plane shot down. Roger. I won't use them for now.
Fox 2!
All right, I dodged it!
Missile evaded!
Target hit.
Nice kill, Captain! Ah! Missile!
Fox 2. This is Swordsman. Bandit shot down.
All enemy ships suppressed. We've won.
This is the captain of the carrier Kestrel. To all the brave souls that have survived, I congratulate you. Our journey is almost at an end, but we must not waver in our resolve to fight, to reclaim peace between the two nations. Blaze, begin carrier landing checks. You are cleared to land. Turn right. To touchdown. 2 miles to touchdown. 1 mile to touchdown. You're pretty good, Blaze. Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
The chaos has subsided. All Yuktobanian ships in the area, as well as all hostile Osean forces, have been brought under control. A decision was made to quickly form a combined fleet of Yuktobanian and Osean ships, with the Kestrel as its flagship.
We've decoded the disc that the Major brought back with her. It contained the blueprints for a mass retaliation weapon, codenamed V2. A far more powerful weapon than the 2 tactical nukes that the Belkans used in the last war. It was never fully developed at the time, but it appears that they've secretly completed its construction in the 15 years since the war. The V2 is a MIRV missile. It can wipe out half of all the large cities in either Osea or Yuktobania. So where would they deploy it? It had to be in the Sol, which was also secretly completed and is now operational. After all, it was built to function as an orbital platform for such weapons in the first place. The Sol itself is unmanned. Now it's controlled from the ground, but we didn't know where. Then, the intelligence vessel Andromeda tracked down the origin of Shanxe's transmissions to the Arkbird. It's in the former South Belka, a state entrusted to Osean rule, and now called North Osea. To be more precise, the transmissions originated from an experimental facility owned by Grunder Industries, the manufacturer of the weapons we use. The president of Grunder has sworn allegiance to Osea, but in truth, he was a secret member of the Grey Men. Under the guise of their experimental facility, they are actually digging a gigantic tunnel under the mountain range that runs along the border dividing North and South Belka. Their ultimate goal is to reunite the 2 Belkas. And in that tunnel...
The Kestrel just took a missile hit. Enemy unknown. We can't identify it in time. Additional missile approaching. Rosgrees, launch immediately and gain altitude to escape.
This will probably be the last time this ship launches an aircraft. So go ahead and pick the best plane we got in here.
Pick whatever you want. We'll catapult it into the sky. We're gonna get you up there no matter what, all right?
Captain, please choose my plane.
Captain, please choose a plane for me to...
Captain, which plane should I use?
Is this the formation you want?
Rosgrees, launch!
Second wave of missiles inbound. 10 seconds to impact. Counter with artillery barrage. We can't hit all of them. Brace for impact. hit by 2 sub-launch missiles! The ship's listing!
Launch them out!
We can't! The ship's listing heavily to starboard! We're sinking fast!
Continue with the launch!
What?
Take them up. Hurry up with the catapult. Just concentrate on launching them. All hands not conducting aircraft launch, abandon ship immediately.
We're getting you guys into the air no matter what. I don't care what happens to the catapult. Aircraft launch confirmed. Catapult crew will now evacuate the ship.
Lost time and time again. But now, I finally won. Look, we launched them off safely. There's my victory. As long as they're in the air, I haven't lost. And I know they'll succeed.
Yeah.
The captain was humming a tune. The same song I heard from the anti-war audience in the stadium. He was the one playing that record in the middle of a sea battle.
This is President Harlan of the Osean Federation. Attention, all Osean and Yuktobanian officers and soldiers currently on the battlefield. Let us put down our guns and come out of the trenches. The Osean capital of Alred has been freed of the people who took advantage of my absence to usurp control of the country. Once robbed of my freedom and of my ability to do the right thing, I now stand again under the light of the golden sun. And I do so with the Honorable Yuktobanian Prime Minister Nicanor by my side. We have resolved our terrible and unfortunate misunderstandings, and the war is now over.
This is Prime Minister Nicanor, Head of Government for the Union of Yuktobanian Republics. Attention all officers and soldiers of Osea and Yuktobania currently on the battlefield. Please watch as President Harling and I stand shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand. President Harling's words are true. The war is over, but there is one more battle that still needs to be fought.
We believe that those who have tried to stir hatred between us are now preparing a weapon that could wipe out half of all metropolitan areas in either one of our countries. Our comrades are in flight as I speak, determined to stop this plan dead in its tracks. Which country is under the threat of mass destruction? That we do not know.
However, that is no longer important. No matter which country is hit, it would be a severe blow to all of us.
So now I ask you, members of the military, if you see it in your hearts, please utilize the resources available to you and help out our brave pilots. Right now they are flying east to meet the enemy.
To those who still dare to hide behind the power of their hateful weapons, bring yourself before the light of peace and harmony.
fighters.
This is the Yuktobanian 703rd Squadron. We heard the President's speech. We will fight with you.
Let us sing that song too! We're going with you!
So are we.
This is the Osean 1st Fighter Wing. I just knocked out the brigade commander. We'd also like to help. This is the Yuktobanian 172nd Fighter Bomber Squadron. We love that song too. We brought an AWACS with us.
Beautiful voice. This is AWACS. How can you ever? That would be sky high in your language. We got a message from your boss. I'll patch you in.
The Soul just docked with the last cargo shipment from the mass driver. It may be fully operational soon. The Andromeda has tracked down its transmission link. It's still coming from Shanxi. I'll be briefing you, so pay attention.
We will attack the Solg control system, located in a giant tunnel under the Voldrak Mountains. The tunnel entrance is located at the foot of the mountains, and the entire area is covered by mountains and waterways. First, an armored force will try to move in from the town to infiltrate the wharf, where the entrance to the control system is located. There are several enemy defense positions built along the path that the armored force will take, so air support will be vital for their invasion. Meanwhile, a helicopter formation will attack the control system entrance and capture the nearby area. We're also expecting the helicopters to face anti-air resistance, so we'll need support to put down enemy fire around the entrance. Your squadron's mission is to protect the armored force and clear out a landing area for the Heliborn fleet. Once both units capture the facility entrance, a Special Forces team will open up the shutter blocking the way inside. Go through the open entrance and destroy the Solg control system from the inside.
Burger Industries has detected your approach and they're asking for help. Warmongers still left in both Osea and Yuktobania. Said they'd hand over the third V1 tactical nuke in exchange. They're hiding the more powerful V2 from them. Now listen, we're gonna be sending out fighter jets.
This is the sky that will determine our fate.
We've got to win this battle and bring back peace!
At the command of me, the Osean Army, I hereby order all units lower their weapons and cease fighting.
Don't worry about the Yuke fighters. Get the war dog ghosts. Follow me. We're going to put an end to all wars once and for all.
Whoa! Hamilton's here too. Be careful. He was trained by the Grabok aggressors.
Here! Box 2.
Enemy facility confirmed destroyed. All right, there it is. Lock, load, and stand by.
The advancing Osean and Yuktobanian forces have gathered in the industrial sector. It seems that once again, this area is caught up in the flames of war. This is the 112th Infantry Battalion. We were preparing to launch into Yuktobania, but the President's words convinced us to change our battle mission. Now commencing attack on the enemy facility.
All first fighter wing units, listen up. There go the air assault choppers. We're going in too.
Ground forces appear to have entered the urban area. Let's go to a reporter on the scene.
A fierce battle is taking place across the street from where I stand. Look out!
We can see AA weapons at the drop point. Air units, sweep up the area around the facility for us. Okay, we're leaving it to you. Looks like they were deployed recently. A lot more than we heard.
Just shoot down that lead plane and this will be all over!
They'll learn soon enough. Our ace can't be shot down.
That nuke is ours, you dirty Osean bullshit! Oka Nieva. Listen up, everyone in the choir. The enemies are all going after Rosgreaves at once. We'll protect them. Air attack! Stop our plane! The Zolk is attacking! A satellite? How can it attack from up there? Box 2.
The captain's missile hit the target.
Reinforcement has been cut off by the Zolk's attacks. Control facility destroyed? Please hurry. At this rate, we're not going to be here much longer. Nice too! Box 2.
Soldiers and officers on both sides, please emerge from your position and shake hands with your foreign comrades on the other side. Just as President Harding and I are doing right now.
It's still unclear why they're being referred to as the Rosgreaves. The Rosgreaves is a storybook character who is called both a demon and a hero. Rosgreaves, legends come true. Is it true that the Rosgreaves are really the guys from Sand Island?
We've got the Rosgreaves on our side. Don't falter and go forward.
Damn war dog ghosts. I'm not through yet.
Was that Blaze?
Amazing! It's just... I can't even describe it. Just unbelievable!
According to the sources close to the president, the Rosgreaves consist of 4... One of the pilots is reportedly a female, but we haven't been able to confirm this yet.
The demon returns as a great hero. Maybe it's not a fairy tale after all.
This is Viper 1. I'll sit back and let the UK Air Force show their stuff.
Roger, Viper 1. Allow us to join you and fight for a while.
Nice working with you. Your call sign?
CD-1. Save the introduction for later. Let's finish the mission first.
Look around us. Nothing but allies. It's true. If we believe in ourselves, people will believe in us.
We are all heroes now. Heroes for peace.
Now the two countries are freely exchanging goodwill, not gunfire. Enemy position silenced. Charge! Alright, now, let's go! Words from the leaders of both countries have moved to the masses.
Guess the president was right, huh? No sense of bickering with each other.
I think this would happen even without the president's speech. This is the 112th Infantry Battalion. We've arrived at the entrance to the control facility.
Okay, landing stations. We'll take the facility from the roof.
1st Airborne Battalion has captured the roof of the control facility.
Man, that's a big tunnel. Alright, we're opening the tunnel entrance.
We've come across a blueprint of the tunnel facility on the Major's disk. The Solg control system is in the deepest part of the tunnel. We can't touch it from the entrance. Fly into the tunnel, attack the control system in the deepest part of the complex, and escape out the tunnel exit on the opposite side. This is extremely dangerous, but there's no other way to do this. There are two central components to the control system. You must destroy them both, but you can only destroy one of them per attack run. Furthermore, the ground forces will not be able to keep the entrance shutters open for very long. There's not enough time for you to go back into the tunnel again after the first run. So, a separate plane will have to go in from the other side at the same time. We have only one chance. Synchronize your run with the second plane to attack both components simultaneously and destroy the Solg control system.
Ground forces from both armies are advancing together. A scene unimaginable just a while ago.
We confirmed the opening of the tunnel as well. Are you ready? All aircraft begin operation. Flying into the tunnel.
We're gonna fight together. We're gonna come home together. Don't you forget that.
been too damn serious, Hamilton.
I'm going to take the Belkan nuke and terrify both sides into ending this foolish war. Don't get in my way!
The problem with you is that you can't tell the difference between friend and foe. Terror is not your friend!
8 miles to go.
Destroy the control system or crash trying. It's one or the other.
To go. Approaching target. You only have one chance to attack. I know you can do it, Captain. Target neutralized!
This is Heartbreak 1. I destroyed the system core on my end.
This is Archer. Captain Bartlett is approaching at high speed from our 12 o'clock. Is he going to...
Gotta do it.
I'll be passing you by head on at full speed, alright? Break right on the count of 3.
Emergency transmission from Central. The Solg's descent was detected by our radar at 0445 hours. We believe it was programmed to automatically descend if control was ever cut off from the surface. We have calculated the Solg's course of descent from its previous orbit. Its estimated landing point is downtown Aured, the capital of Osea. Get to the Solg's descent point as quickly as possible and destroy it before it hits Aured. You must complete the mission and come back alive. Anything less is not acceptable. Rosgrees, we wish you the best of luck. Launch.
Your final sortie. It's almost kind of sad, huh? All right, launch preparations complete. Won't make it into the history books. Sorry. Oh? Rosgrees. attack the Sorg. The Sorg will descend to a vulnerable altitude in 5 minutes.
The Sorg is falling!
We have to get to the Sorg! Fast!
Captain!
Blaze!
Blaze!
Roger! Archer, engaging!
Roger! Swordsman engaging!
Roger. Edge engaging.
Restore the pride we had 15 years ago. It's time to settle this evil, Ravens.
8 tough enemies. My heart's racing. My whole body's shaking.
Keep going. Our mission is clear.
Let us be blessed with glory as we cross the gates of hell. Don't fight by yourself. Take them 2 on 1.
Captain, 2 enemy planes on your 6.
You shall fall to your deaths and lead the way for the Sorg as it smashes into the earth.
You gotta take out the one in command.
3 minutes. Warning, inbound missile. After we destroy you, we'll open up the tunnel to the south. We will have our revenge on the 2 nations. Then, Belka will once again claim the southern lands.
This is it. This is what we've been training for. Right now. Captain Chopper, if you're here, please look after us.
Fox 2.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Stay sharp. React fast.
Bartlett and Huckabee were no match against me. And you think you even stand a chance? Pupils of Huckabee. We will decide once and for all who is superior. 2 minutes! Fox 2. I was the one who shot down Bartlett 15 years ago. You're nothing compared to him.
Their skill is solid, but their hearts and minds have been distorted.
Fox 2, Fox 2. We will have our victory. We've been humiliated long enough.
Get out of my way while you still can.
I don't have time to be afraid. We gotta get past them.
I never thought you would be this good.
Archer, Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Don't think you've won this. This isn't over yet. All enemy planes destroyed. 1 minute.
I see light to the east. Morning's coming.
Our night flight is over. I can't wait to see it. The most beautiful sunrise ever.
And the sun will continue to rise now and forever.
has fallen to an altitude low enough for you to attack. I know you can do this. Destroy it!
We gotta stop that thing, Grim!
I know! Captain Nagase!
Yeah! Blaze, let's go!
I've received a data link from your guy, Hobbs, with the Sorg's structural details. The Sorg's outer shell has a rotating accelerator. The only way you can attack its core structure directly is through the gaps in this accelerator. That's bad news. This'll be tough. The Sorg is 80 miles from the capital city, Aured.
It's falling. It's so huge.
We gotta destroy it! Don't let it hit the ground in one piece!
Shoot the panels. They should break easily. Watch out for the fragments falling off the Sorg.
I'm not gonna get done in by some falling fragments.
That's the Sorg's core component. You can't hit it just by firing at random.
Captain, we need you here! I'm used to desperate situations, but this one is the worst! The enemy's laid its strongest cards against us, but no matter.
I won't let them finish us. Not here.
Watch the rotation timing and we should be able to hit it.
We have to aim for that. This is like threading a needle.
You can see the Sorg fragments reflecting right in the air.
All that's left of their hatred is this thing in front of us.
Remember those craters in the Belkan mainland? Don't let it happen again!
The Sorg is 60 miles from Aured.
We're still not doing enough damage to stop them, right?
But we're the only ones who can.
That's right. We have to stop it.
I can still move. I can still fly.
We're gonna do this. Just believe in yourself.
We have the hearts of thousands backing us, and the lives of so many more in front of us.
I'm not through yet. This is for all my men who fell before me.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little more and we can stop this thing.
I'm going to push ahead. Further, further, further.
I believe him. As long as the captain's with us, we can do the impossible.
This is our final flight. We will get through this.
History witnesses a great change. Raz Gries reveals itself, first as a dark demon. As a demon, it uses its power to rain death upon the land, and then it dies. However, after a period of slumber, Raz Gries returns, this time as a great hero.
Don't tell me you can't hear them.
peace has once again spread across the world. The aces of Rosgrees never flew in the skies of battle again. Above the clouds, there was only a clear blue sky, no longer in need of heroes. And perhaps that's exactly what they were hoping for, all this time.
Journey begins, starts from within, things that I need to know. The song of the bird echoed in words, flying for the to fly, thoughts endless in flight, day turns to night, questions you ask your soul, which way do I go, how fast is too slow. The journey has its time and ends. If a man can fly over an ocean, and no mountains can get in his way, will he fly? For something to believe. From above I can see, from the heavens, down below I see the stars.